Alrighty, you guys, welcome back to a brand new episode here on
The ankle.
He looks like a fat Pauly Shore.
If you disobey me in any way, or displease me in any way, I will use the one card that I have over you, Gypsy.
So, looks like you're the one that's panini pressed.
I'm in Cinderella's castle eating some royal mashed potatoes.
So, good day, everyone. Hope y'all are having a beautiful and wonderful Thursday. For today's video, we are diving back into the Into the Weeds podcast. Now, if y'all remember, they were the ones that released a lot of the information from the Freedom of Information Act, something like that. Basically, where all of these videos, all of these archives have been found. We're able to go through, sort through everything, find links, this, that. But as well, people are also in pretty constant communication with Nick still. That's his name, yeah, Nick. I always get mixed up. And this very first one that we're going to check out is a Nick video. It's a phone call with Nick, I believe. It could be directly with Gypsy, but I know I have seen some recent phone calls with him. And he still says that he will not, turn his back on her or anything, which I think it just says more to his character. But his story has remained the same. So, I don't know. We're going to check it out though, because I feel like we don't talk about Nick enough or hear from him, and he's the other half of the case. So the first video is called "My Reflection on Yesterday's Hard Day and Me Being Your Master and Daddy Dom." Sorry, not to laugh. So this is definitely to Gypsy then. Good Lord. And then Valentine's Day video to my master from Demona. Demona's a funny one. But yeah, so I think this maybe would show us a bit better of kind of like their relationship, I guess, how it just functions. But we'll have to wait and see, right? But yeah, so that is the plan, y'all. Thank you so much once again. And with that, I won't waste any time. Let's dive right on into this. Shall we? I also just want to reiterate for the 1000th time, Nick is right where he belongs. I mean, should he be in a mental health facility? 1000%. But he did what he did. So, whether it was under Gypsy's influence or not, he still did what he did. All right. My argument more so is that Gypsy shouldn't have gotten out as quickly as she did. But that disclaimer aside, let's dive right on into this.
Hey, sweetheart. Usually I was gonna wait until the very last video I was ever gonna make while I was living here.
Okay, we might. He's a bit of a mumbler, but that's okay.
I'll wait until then to give you one, but looks like I'll be giving you more than one this beginning part of the month before I end up moving completely. Anyways, I figured out make this video for you since you had quite a rough night yesterday. And honestly, how should I put this? Yesterday actually had a strain on our relationship that was...
Oh, okay, a little bit of tea. They seem to be a very tumultuous relationship, right? I mean, we have heard Gypsy claim that, she broke up with him after the stuff about, her having to hand over their teenage daughter. I don't know, so that's necessarily true, but...
I consider unhealthy. I say this because when I was hearing certain things come out of your mouth, obviously online, and I was hearing those things, it's made me how am I supposed to put this in words? It made me slowly lose my mind until you had to experience what I'm truly like when I'm pissed.
Oh, So clearly he has a bit of a temper.
And now you know I can be a nightmare when you piss me off.
Oh, Jesus. No, listen, I didn't watch this beforehand, so I don't know a lot of what's in here.
Because I can be to the point I will not budge. That's what was happening. That's if you don't know how to handle me, I will not budge. That's the reason why you were getting frustrated with yourself, because you couldn't, at first, figure out how to do what you felt like was necessary, pretty much. You were trying to figure that out. But every single time, you at first felt like you were hitting a wall, so you had to change your direction again until you talked to your master. As soon as you did that, you were just given the information you needed to know. See, the thing is
Can I be honest? He's not making a lot of sense to me. I mean, I don't know how their relationship really functions, so maybe that's it, but I'm so lost right now. So she was mad about. It just sounds like a miscommunication. Like she just doesn't know how to speak with him, which I do think makes sense. Nick was kind of a one off when it comes to Gypsy's love interests throughout her life. We've heard about others. We know Ken and Ryan. And no offense here when I say this, but they are all relatively normal people. Nick is the only one that's like, clearly a little out there.
I understand what you were saying about how you were wishing I was the first one,
Oh,
but I guess you could say he's in me for a reason.
what?
Obviously, I noticed that I don't have to call her that anymore. Obviously, Demona's in you for a reason too, but he's in me for a reason because he's supposed to guide you when you're absolutely lost and don't know what to do. And I can see what he means by you not being ready to be my slave. I can actually see what he means by that. I mean, at first, it would have been rough for us both because I wasn't ready yet, and neither were you.
Interesting. Him saying that he wasn't ready. I don't know. I think that's interesting.
for for each other in that way. But no, I'm ready, and I guess you're just having to take care of Tessa's from what your master told me. Yeah,
Sounds like he's been really hesitant with some of this stuff.
and obviously, it seems like Demona's going to be a lot less, what's the word I'm looking for? Visible. So apparently you and her had a fight, and she wants to get out of her body right now, but
How did both of these people not end up in a mental hospital? That's what I really want to know.
she wants to make sure she does it with him. However, he's not going to be going anywhere until two things, since he's pretty much told me what they were. One is, obviously, I'm your master slash Teddy Dom, and two is everything's smooth. That's just between you and me. Everything is smooth, meaning, Shineri, or the black one as we usually call him, he isn't causing any trouble.
What was that? The black one? What?
Like I said, usually on the full moon until unless he really gives me much trouble. Otherwise, he hasn't. But I have a feeling as soon as who's your master right now, as soon as he leaves, he's gonna be a lot more active. I just have this feeling because I don't know. The thing with him is he's actually more likely to kill you than I am. He's more likely to do it.
What the fuck?
Because I am crazy. You've noticed that I can get insane. But he is naturally insane. He is literally naturally that way. So
This is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie.
when I It's just me and him.
Sorry, I really am trying to refrain from laughing, okay? I am. It just sounded funny.
I've already mentioned it to you before. Me and him are pretty much like nemesis, arch rivals, enemies.
The person in your head? Okay. I am trying to understand this, alright?
So don't be surprised if there'll be times where I seem quiet in the future, because I've seen this already. The moments when I seem quiet, it's probably because there's a battle going on between me and him inside me. And I will probably stay quiet until either he or him or me wins. I'm warning you of this. Because just like I've pretty much known your master Victor. I've known him for more than 1 year. Or, more than one lifetime, should I say. You see, I've actually been around him other lifetimes. It's the same thing with Shinari. I've also been around him in one lifetime too, as I've already told you before. Just realizing I've already told you that. So, right now things are easy to get hectic. They're going to be even harder to not have stuff go out of control in the future, even worse than now. The reason why he's not being as active right now is because your master's still inside me. He's waiting until he leaves. I can tell that's what he's waiting for. So when that happens, we'll have to be at our best at staying together and sticking together and such.
I find it interesting that the master relationship they have is kind of compartmentalized as well. It's not how they mainly function in their relationship. I mean, that's what he's stating here, is that it's only when that alter, or however you want to, describe it as, comes forward. So outside of that, is it really as controlling of a relationship as I almost said Destiny as Gypsy makes it out to be? I don't know.
Even though I will admit, he is very, very good at tricky. Very, very tricky. So he could probably trick you very well if he is given a chance to.
Interesting.
Hell,
Thing is, though, I don't think Gypsy's easily tricked. I don't.
I was doing something simple and spontaneous yesterday before you and me got off. I freaking changed the number of hearts on purpose because I wanted to catch you off guard, and it worked.
What?
Remember, honey, you're not the only one that can be spontaneous. I can too. Anyways, other than that, I will say this on camera now. Sorry for being so hard on you yesterday. I know you already are sorry. I don't even think you really need to make a video. If you wanted to make a video because how bad you feel about yesterday, you can too. It's up to you, honey.
Jesus. Okay.
The thing is you have a lot less time on your hands than me. So I don't understand why you wouldn't be able to do it. But yes, dear, I
Sorry. Imagine requesting an apology video. My God.
have to admit that. Sorry for how hard I was on you yesterday. Even though you did admit most of it was on yourself.
So hold on. Did they not know how to use Skype? Like, why is it all videos sent to each other and not like actually communicating face to face? Right?
You caused it. Darling, I will say one thing here though. Earlier when you set me off or whatever, when you say you didn't snap, darling, you don't have to be in caps. You don't have to be in caps. You don't have to have capital letters on everything you're saying for you to snap. You can just have normal lowercase letters and you can still snap, even if you don't say you snap. Truth is, your words speak more than what you are to be saying that you are doing. Your words will speak for you. Remember that, dear. Just like your actions will speak for you. But I was not happy when I had to lose my mind yesterday. That was not something I should have had to do.
Yeah, I definitely don't think Nick's, this, like, I think a lot of people in the conversation of Nick and Gypsy, I think they kind of tend to infantilize him sometimes. That's why I still say, like, no, he's right where he needs to be, but should be accessing more mental health care.
But you made me, and at least you're aware of it now.
See, like that, if Amber made that argument of like, well, you made me upset, so that's the reason why you caused me to get upset. Yeah, that's abusive. However, do I think Nick has the mental capability to think in an abusive manner? Maybe a little bit, or inherently, but I don't know as though he's like seeking out, to be abusive.
What I'm like when I'm pissed off, I actually become a nightmare. I become so difficult to handle to where you're truly afraid of losing me, truly afraid of if I'm gonna say anything hurtful. You notice I was being mean with what I was saying. At the same time I was being blunt. That blunt person, the personality trait that is in me, that blunt personality trait. Usually I'm always thoughtful before I speak to you. I try to word things to where it doesn't hurt you as much. But when you piss me off, I become blunt.
Jesus.
And I just get to the point to where I may seem like I don't care, even though you know I do care. It's too much at times I care. But I get so pissed that I just start to stop caring. Stop caring about hurting your feelings. And I just say what's truly bothering me in a way where it just comes out of my mouth exactly as I'm thinking it in my brain. I just get that way. And that's the reason why I guess you could say you were overwhelmed.
What started the argument, though? Like, I'm lost on that.
I'm just glad you haven't done this to me in person yet. I will admit that. I'm just glad you haven't done it to me in person yet. I really am glad that. Because, I can just see our arguments being way worse in person. The only thing is I'm forceful. I've already told you that. I've already taught you that one time. Hey, fucking much is most likely what I'll do when you piss me off. I won't just say mean things. I'll literally do that too. I won't care if you're okay with it or not okay with something. I'll just do it. When it comes to being sexual towards you.
Jesus. The fuck?
To relieve the stress that you've already caused from pissing me off.
Also, like, I understand the argument Nick is an adult. Where are his parents? Actually, like, if he's so, mentally incapable, I don't know if that's the right way of saying that, but if he's so that he legally can't work a job, can't, do a lot of things, should he not have more supervision? Truthfully, like, I don't know.
As I've already warned you multiple times by now. But yeah, dude. Well, how long did I wake up about? About an hour, I would say, ago. I woke up and decided to make this video after I messaged you on Facebook and gave you a few posts. That one about you being sassy. I really do believe that. That post I gave you about being sassy, I really believe you're overdue for one, dear. Because there was a quote.
We do know Gypsy has quite a mouth, so.
That had to do with getting a spanking a day. Oh, that's what it was. I remember it, dear. And this is the reason why I keep mentioning that I'm going to spank you probably as soon as I see you, actually. Because you're
Oh, God.
overdue for it. As bad as your
You know what, though? He's kind of right. He's kind of right. Planning to plot your mom. I think you do deserve a spanking. Ew. It sounded so weird. So fucking weird. What the fuck?
acting up on me, you are overdue for it. I'm being honest here, dear. You're overdue for it. You know you're overdue for it. Because this quote here is 100% true. One spanking a day keeps the pouts away.
What the fuck?
It's true. Which means it keeps you from being naughty, from being sassy, being smart ass, whatever they would.
Yeah, I believe it. I bet Gypsy was a smartass. What the fuck?
Call it there. Keeping you from acting up, pretty much. And don't worry if you're wondering if I know the difference between a bad girl spanking and a good girl spanking, because I know the difference between them.
Cringe!
Bad girl spanking pretty much means I'm gonna spank you and I'm not gonna ease into the pain. I'm just gonna keep going until I break you, pretty much.
Jesus.
Break you from inside.
Now listen, this sounds like their weird kink stuff, so like, I don't know, whatever, but it is odd.
Make you submit. Make you say,
Gypsy was obviously into this shit too, so like...
sorry to the point you truly mean it. Which means you'll be crying too. But at least it means you mean it. But I've already warned you also about your birthday in person. Every sometime you're in person with me and it's your birthday, I've already warned you I will. Because I've already warned you it will be a tradition. I will actually give you birthday spankings.
Oh, Lord.
So each time I'm going to give you a birthday spanking, which will be of your own age, as that is a tradition. I already warned you. And you were totally okay with it, so.
Seems to have a very childlike mindset, which, duh, but like, I think it actually is shown even through these like forms of quote unquote punishments how childlike it all is, you know?
If you weren't okay with it, I was still going to do it. So see, the thing is, honey, with the inspecting thing, regardless if you wanted me to or not, before you were all freaking out about it, before I had to explain it to you, and I found out a little while ago that your master explained it to you also. Before, so you see, me as your master and your daddy Dom,
Sorry. Daddy Dom.
regardless if you wanted me to do it or not, I hold the control in my hands where I can do it if I wanted to. Even if you didn't want me to, I could still do it. I could still do it to you whether you were willing or not. Because as soon as you submit yourself to me, that means I own you as my property. I own you.
Now, just imagine being a court system hearing this. Right? Right? I mean, the jury didn't get to see all this, and not even in his own case was this even acknowledged. I don't know as though it would have necessarily helped him, to be honest, if it was.
In all ways.
That's why I say, like, Nick's right where he needs to be, but Gypsy needs to be there too.
Which means either way you'd have to obey me. I'm aware of everything having to do with being a daddy dom and a master. So when it comes to you being mine, whatever, in the slave form, in the little one form,
Good
such
God.
as daddy dom, little one, masters, like you get the picture, dear. When you become my little baby doll and my own love slave,
This is making me anxious. I don't know why. Ugh.
when you become that, even though in my eyes you'll actually be my everything, but when you become that, this acting out, you won't be able to get away with it like you are. And I will warn you of this for the future. In person, I will not tolerate this acting out at all.
Can I be honest? I think Gypsy wanted him to get caught. I think she wanted both of them to get caught. I think she just wanted her mom out of the picture, and then from there on, she'd figure her shit out. But I don't think she had any intention of staying with Nick. I just don't. Why would they post that to their Dee Dee and Gypsy Facebook page if they didn't want to be caught? Right?
Sometime during the day,
I also think it was inevitable. I mean, look at what we're working with here.
in person, if you act out on me, sometime during the day,
No criminal masterminds here.
you're gonna get spanked.
Good God.
I'm not gonna tolerate it there. I'm just warning you, I'm not gonna tolerate it. And maybe I should have you make a video on me, on my video, and about yesterday. I think I'm gonna do that. So yes, dear, you do that for me. You make a video as soon as you get the chance to about yesterday and my video that I'm giving you right now.
I hope that's what this next one is.
Make a video of that for me, okay, honey? I think I am overdue to see you on camera.
Oh.
I'm overdue on it. Because this way, I can see it from your own mouth. I can see it from your own voice. That beautiful voice that you have.
My name is Gypsy Rose. It's such a beautiful voice.
But yes, honey, do that for me. And now that I've warned you of that, about in person, I will not tolerate the sassy attitude. I will not tolerate any crap like that. I will not tolerate it.
We do know Gypsy's got a mouth on her.
So, we might be in public. I might not do it right away in public. But if you keep sassing to me in public, I will embarrass you. I will humiliate you in public. I will spank you in front of people walking by. I won't care.
Bruh. Imagine. Just like imagine. Oh my God.
I will do it.
I'm trying not to let this be a comedy thing, but sometimes all we can do is just laugh.
But if you're just giving me an attitude and then you ease down on it, I might be nice enough to at least do it in private. But I'm just warning you of that for the future, dear. So you have to mention about me and when I mentioned about spanking in your video, since that's something I brought up a lot, which makes sense for you to bring it up. And then obviously what you need to let me know about the video. I mean, yesterday. Alright, dear, this video is going on and on. It's time for me now to say good night on the video, obviously. And I do have a poem for you. I'm going to give you it after this video is
Shut up. Oh, I wish it was in the video.
done. And I give you the video. I just got to put it all together. So I'm going to probably put it together on Notepad. And then I'll transfer it onto the message. And it's pretty deep there. After yesterday happened, it's pretty deep. It came to my mind.
Ask her how she's doing.
Like, earlier today, before we went to sleep, it came on my mind, and I still have it pretty well memorized. Like I said, I must be getting tired of talking all this time. Alright, darling. So, here we go. Oh, yeah, and I might as well show you. I'm so obsessed with that necklace ever since you gave it to me. So yes, thank you, sweetheart. Alright.
Is that an Elder Rings or whatever necklace?
Yeah, dear. Alright. I love, adore, and worship you, my blessed queen. Good night. I love you, Leafy. And one kiss for you. Two kiss for you. And three kiss for you, honey. Alright, my love. Make me proud and make that video as soon as possible. I'm counting on you, darling. Make it as soon as possible. Okay, dear?
Seems like he really switches out of like the lovey-dovey and the like dom personality though. So I wonder, like, is it him or is it for Gypsy? I don't know. Maybe a little both.
Alright. Last goodnight kiss as a reminder, as a reassurance thing.
But also how he speaks about his altars, it makes it seem like this is something that he has put a lot of thought into.
And I hope you make me proud of you, my love. Good night until now. Until then, my darling. And by the way, I will still make that video for you.
And even so did Gypsy. I mean, even the dude that she met up with before she met Nick has said that she's a little kink freak.
For my very last time. I might make it after, or I might make it actually on the day that I am giving you the video for the anniversary. I might do it then, actually, dear. Instead of this weekend. What the hell, I'm spoiling you. Hopefully it isn't going to go to your head too much and you're going to be sassy again. Alright.
He's unintentionally funny, though, I'll say that.
Alright. Make me proud, my love.
Yeesh. Okay. I feel like we just need a glimpse of Nick in this. We pay so much attention to Gypsy, but I feel like we do need to include him in it as well. I mean, they both committed crimes, so... Alright, and with that, let's go to the Valentine's Day one. Valentine's Day video to master from Demona. I mean, Gypsy had all her altars or whatever. I don't know as though hers are altars. I think she's just like role-playing or some shit. But like, her, alter egos that she had, she put a lot of freaking thought into them too. You're fucking lying. Oh my god.
Hello, my wonderful master.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to laugh. Sometimes we gotta. Hold on.
It is your slave, Demona, and I am making you this happy Valentine's Day video. This is a day to celebrate lovers.
I don't know how the hell Dee Dee didn't hear any of this going on.
A day to celebrate love and soulmates and an eternal bond. And that is what we have. I can say so many things about you. How much I love and adore you. How much you drive me crazy sometimes with that sexual energy that we have.
Gypsy's so much more blatantly cringe, though. I will say that. I don't know why. I don't know why. The stuff she says is just way more, like, gut-punching.
Pounce on you and kind of just make love to you all the time.
Oh my god.
But I guess...
That why Ryan was with you?
That's part of a vampire's charm, huh? and I'm definitely charmed by you. We have been together about a year and a few months, I think, and I can tell you that I've learned so much from you. You've taught me so much that I never even knew was possible. Meeting you is definitely the best thing that's ever happened to me. I feel like you get me, you understand me, we have this sort of deep soul connection that makes it so easy for you to just know how I'm feeling and know how I'm going to respond to something you say, or I know how you're going to respond to something I say. And it's amazing that we have this deep connection to each other that makes it so easy for us to communicate and for us to be one and to be happy. Being your slave is, I think it's a lot of fun, but it's also a blessing because I finally feel like I've met the person that I should be loyal to and that I am loyal to, and that I have someone to give all my devotion to, someone to...
Gypsy really seems to know what to say. I mean, she's said that herself. She said it fresh out of prison. I know exactly what to say to get what I want. I mean...
pledge my loyalty to, and I think you, being who you are a natural leader. You are able to...
The man who legally can't have a job is a natural leader? Okay, Gypsy.
take responsibility and take charge of anything, whether it's a relationship, a journey, or just anything in general. You are a leader. You're a master. So, being your slave, I am able to basically give all of me to you and tell you that I am yours. I am yours physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I am yours. I devote all my time. I devote my body.
Wide-eyed. Jesus. Gypsy, pick yourself up, girl.
Devote my spirit and my mind all to you. And in return, you give me a sense of security, a sense of belonging. You love and adore me, and I love and adore you. And
it is a little amber-coated, isn't it? Isn't it?
It's just a perfect match. So, and I'll be honest, I was afraid how you'd take it knowing that I'm part dog and part wolf.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. Okay.
I didn't know if there was like this vampire wolf.
Have y'all seen... I don't know if any of you guys follow her on TikTok. I did a while back so I could get notifications whenever she posted. But, she's been reposting videos of people doing the gyp hip. That's the dance move from, her dancing video in the bathroom. That's what it's called now. And she's been reposting them, but if you go into the comments, they are all just straight talking shit. So, I don't know if that's necessarily, I get it. She's trying to seem like she's in on the joke, haha. I don't think she's too happy about it.
Dude, like they say in the movies and stuff like that, and I was a bit afraid that you think, I don't know, I don't want to date this wolf girl or whatever. But surprisingly, you accepted me, and I don't know, you just make me feel like I belong. And we're so lucky to have Gypsy and Nick that are our vessels. And
Can I be honest? Nick and Gypsy sounds better.
that they're lovers and that they're okay with us being inside them. And I think me being
Okay.
inside Gypsy gives her kind of that edge of being a bit of everything that a guy wants.
Now, am I wrong? I thought Desmona was the red-haired one. Must have been someone else.
Because they want that loyal girl, they want that good girl, but at the same time, they want a girl that's going to excite them, like in the bedroom and stuff like this. So, having me in her, I'm able to bring her that aspect of what she needs, because she is that good girl, and I'm the token bad girl inside her. So,
Now, I'm not saying this to be, like, demeaning in any type of way. I find, like, mental things are scary. No, I shouldn't make a joke. No, but I find them to be really, really fascinating. In college, we talked about schizophrenia and a lot of, like, I mean, schizophrenia isn't necessarily just trauma derived, but sometimes it can be. Um, and it's I just find it very fascinating how someone's mind will, like, compartmentalize aspects of themselves, and then those, like, compartments become their own identity. It's just, the human brain is fascinating.
and as for you, I know that you're neutral, but I believe that
Or, like, this also is kind of coming off as DID a little bit, more so than schizophrenia, I would say. DID of, like, dissociative identity. I don't know.
there's more good
I need to read some more books on it. If you got recommendations, let me know.
in you than there is bad, because you are able to feel love, you are able to feel like you are devoted to someone, and in my opinion,
What is that noise in the background? It sounds like a whisk slowly going around a pot.
I don't care if you were all bad, as long as you adore me and love me and protect me, that's all that matters. So I can honestly say I'd still adore you even if you were all bad. And Gypsy feels the same about Nick. If he was all bad, she'd still adore him all the same. That's just a soulmate's way.
Just like it is what it is.
Just being honest there. I know that you probably wanted me to do something a little bit naughty in this video, but I wanted to bring you a different side of me, show you a different side of me, that I'm a bit classy, that I'm not just always slutty and naughty, that I could also be classy and sort of royal. So this is me being a royal soulmate slave.
Okay.
Bringing a new side to me. But just because I'm classy doesn't mean that I'm not sexy.
Sorry.
Because I still have
Like, it's cringe when Nick does it too, but I don't know. I don't know. It's so different coming from her.
Way of being really sexy.
Stop. Damn, they had an electric fireplace? Fucking fancy.
Bet you're wondering what I'm gonna do.
Ew.
So, now that I've given you a royal peep show, now it's time for me to...
Wait. I know Into the Weeds would have cut out anything, not YouTube safe, because there definitely was some not YouTube safe videos out there, alright? I can only imagine what this royal peep show. Royal mashed potatoes. I can only imagine what that fucking entailed.
say goodnight. And so I'll do that right now. I love and adore you, my amazing, sexy, perfect soulmate master. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's night and that this video excites you, but also shows you a new side to me, a sophisticated side that it is possible for me to be your queen. And
I find it interesting that this is her perception of sophistication.
for me to be a woman, a real woman. Not just naughty, not just sexy, but...
Okay. Work. She's like, I'm a person too.
queen-ish. So, again, I love and adore you.
This be that one couple that sit by themselves at lunch and just make out in front of everyone the entire time in high school. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? It's like the two... This is going to sound so mean, but like, fuck. The two just like grossest people in your whole school, they shacked up, didn't they? Didn't they? The two like outcasts, the outcasts of the outcasts, they shacked up, didn't they? In my high school, there's this one girl that would yell at anyone and everybody for everything, and she shacked up with this new kid that came in, and he got the nickname Ghost Boy because he talked about like seeing ghosts all the time. He'd run everywhere that he went. He did some other really gross, weird shit. Like, he didn't last long at our school, to be honest. That sounds bad also. But, no, he had some very severe stuff going on.
Perfect soulmate master. Good night, my love master.
God, that's awkward. That's so awkward, dude. Okay, well, I think we're getting a little bit of a better insight into the dynamic of their relationship. I think that's not something that we see too often, to be honest. Like, the focus most of the time really is on Gypsy. But I think if we want to really try our best to understand, like, the dynamics of their relationship, then we have to hear from Nick, too, But that's it for today, y'all. I don't know as though I can take any more cringe from those two. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'll try to find some more lighthearted, I guess, videos. I don't know. This one just seemed, but I mean, it's Gypsy. How lighthearted can you really get when we know what the end of the story is, But yeah, let me know your thoughts, guys. And once again, check out Into the Weeds podcast. They're really well ran over there. Like, I highly recommend you go and check them out. Even when they do like live streams where they're going over stuff, like very minimal interruptions. I know, way better than me. Minimal interruptions, and The conversations are really well thought out too, so I highly recommend people go and check them out. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Thursday. Once again, taking care of yourselves. You know the deal. I do want to do more Gypsy videos, but there is some other stuff that I feel we should get to. Maybe some quirky, rosy stuff. And then there's also, like, the video that we saw from Nova the other day. That was actually related to other videos that have been posting recently from Bloodspeth. So we're going to go back and we're going to check out more of that as well, you know? But yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, like and subscribe, comment. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Take care.